You walk into Walmart and see red rollback signs everywhere. Ground beef is cheaper. Snacks are cheaper. Summer products are cheaper. Household essentials are cheaper. At first, this looks like exactly what consumers have been waiting for. After years of painful inflation, prices are finally coming down, but Walmart's massive rollbacks may not be the victory they appear to be. Because the largest retailer in America does not cut thousands of prices simply because it wants to be generous. It cuts prices because it understands something about the consumer that many official economic reports fail to capture. Americans are still shopping, but they are becoming more cautious, more selective, and more desperate for value. And that is the disturbing truth behind Walmart's massive rollbacks. The discounts are not only a sign that some costs are improving, they are also a sign that price has become the deciding factor for millions of households. To understand why this matters, consider what Walmart represents. Walmart is not primarily a luxury retailer. It sells groceries, medicine, cleaning products, clothing, electronics, furniture, and basic household necessities. People do not usually visit Walmart because they want an exclusive experience. They visit because they need something and want to pay as little as possible. That makes Walmart one of the most powerful economic sensors in the United States. The company sees changes in household behavior almost immediately. It sees when shoppers switch from national brands to cheaper store brands. It sees when families buy chicken instead of beef. It sees when a customer visits more often but puts fewer items in the cart. It sees when a shopper splits one purchase across multiple payment methods. It sees when electronics, furniture, and clothing remain on shelves while food and medicine continue moving. It even sees when wealthier consumers begin leaving premium supermarkets and department stores for Walmart. These small changes may not appear dramatic, but together, they reveal the financial condition of the American household. And right now, the message is complicated. Consumers still have money. Employment has not disappeared. People are still entering stores and making purchases. But many households feel poorer than they did several years ago. Rent is higher. Insurance is higher. Interest payments are higher. Childcare is higher. Food remains expensive, even when inflation slows. Credit card balances have become more costly to carry. A household may still receive the same salary and continue spending while losing financial flexibility every month. This is where Walmart's price cuts become important. When consumers feel pressure, they begin trading down. Trading down means choosing a cheaper product, a cheaper brand, a cheaper store, or a smaller quantity. A family may replace branded cereal with a store brand alternative. It may buy less meat. It may delay replacing a television. It may cancel restaurant meals and cook at home. It may postpone a vacation or continue using an older phone. This behavior allows spending to continue. But it does not represent confidence. It represents adaptation. Walmart benefits from this adaptation. A higher-income shopper who once used a premium grocery service may begin visiting Walmart to save money. A lower-income shopper who already used Walmart may become even more sensitive to every price change. Both shoppers increase Walmart's traffic, but increased traffic does not automatically mean the consumer is healthy. Imagine two people entering the same Walmart. The first shopper feels financially secure. This person buys a television, patio furniture, premium groceries, and new clothing. The second shopper feels stressed. This person buys only food, medicine, and detergent. Both are counted as customers. Both contribute to retail sales. But they tell very different economic stories. The first shopper buys discretionary products. Discretionary products are optional and often carry stronger profit margins. The second shopper buys essentials. Essentials are difficult to avoid, but they often produce thinner margins for the retailer. This means Walmart can gain customers and market share while still observing growing weakness inside household budgets. Strong Walmart sales may not prove that consumers are strong. They may prove that consumers are migrating toward Walmart. A lifeboat can become crowded because everyone is enjoying the journey, or because the ship behind it is taking on water. The crowd alone does not tell you which situation is happening. You must examine what people are buying and why. This brings us to the rollbacks themselves. Retailers reduce prices for several reasons. The first reason is lower costs. Shipping, fuel, commodities, or supplier expenses may decline. When this happens, a retailer can pass part of the savings to the customer. This is the healthiest explanation. Better supply chains and improved efficiency can create genuine price relief. But that is only one possibility. The second reason is excess inventory. Inventory is money sitting on a shelf. A retailer pays for merchandise before receiving the full benefit of selling it. If products move slowly, cash becomes trapped. The store must continue paying for storage, labor, handling, theft, damage, and the risk that the product will become outdated. Food can expire. Summer products become less valuable when the season ends. Fashion changes. Technology becomes obsolete. When inventory stops moving, cutting the price may be better than waiting months for a higher profit. The third reason is competition. Walmart may lower the price of a highly visible product to attract customers into the store. Economists call some of these products loss leaders. A loss leader is sold at little profit, or occasionally at a loss, to create a shopping trip. The customer enters for discounted ground beef, then buys soda, sunscreen, medicine, paper plates, and household supplies. The headline price creates the visit. The total basket creates the business. The fourth reason is weak demand. Sometimes consumers simply refuse to pay the existing price. The product remains on the shelf until the retailer lowers the price enough to restart demand. A massive rollback campaign may contain all four forces at once. Some costs may be improving. Some shelves may hold too much inventory. Competition may be intensifying. And consumers may be resisting high prices. That is why a lower shelf price does not automatically mean inflation has been defeated. Inflation slowing is not the same as prices returning to their old level. Suppose a grocery basket once cost $100. After several years of inflation, it costs $130. If inflation later falls to 2%, the basket does not return to $100. It simply rises more slowly from the higher level. This is the difference between inflation and the price level. Inflation measures how quickly prices are increasing. The price level measures how expensive everything has already become. Economic headlines often celebrate the slower speed. Households continue living with the higher level. That is why a rollback can provide real relief without restoring consumer confidence. A product may fall from $5 to $4.50. But if it cost $3.50 a few years ago, the shopper may still feel that it is expensive. The discount reduces the pain. It does not erase the history. There is also a major difference between goods and services. Walmart can lower the price of chips, televisions, clothing, or outdoor furniture. It cannot directly lower your mortgage payment. It cannot reduce your rent. It cannot control your health insurance premium, childcare bill, or credit card interest rate. This creates a strange economy in which selected goods become cheaper while the largest recurring household expenses remain painful. A television is purchased once. Rent is paid every month. The discounted television receives a giant red sign. The recurring rent payment quietly drains the bank account. This is why consumers can appreciate Walmart's rollbacks and still believe the economy is performing poorly. The household budget is much larger than the Walmart shopping cart. Walmart's price cuts also reveal something about corporate power. Walmart can reduce prices in ways that smaller competitors cannot easily copy. It purchases enormous quantities from suppliers. It can demand lower costs. It can redesign packaging. It can change suppliers. It can promote its own private label brands. It can spread investments in automation and logistics across thousands of stores. And modern Walmart earns money for more than the difference between wholesale and retail prices. It can generate revenue from advertising. It can collect marketplace fees. It can sell memberships. It can earn from delivery, logistics, and financial services. This means Walmart can accept a smaller margin on groceries because the entire customer relationship may be more valuable. A local grocer does not have the same advantages. The smaller store may face the same rent, labor, electricity, insurance, and supplier costs, but it cannot spread technology investments across thousands of locations. It cannot easily replace lost grocery profits with advertising or marketplace revenue. When Walmart cuts prices, competitors may be forced to respond. Some reduce their own prices and accept lower margins. Some reduce staffing. Some carry fewer products. Some close weaker locations. Suppliers may also be pressured to lower wholesale prices. The consumer receives immediate savings, but the competitive consequences appear slowly. This is another disturbing part of the story. Massive rollbacks may help Walmart become even more dominant. Periods of consumer stress often reward the largest, low-cost retailer. During stronger economic periods, shoppers distribute money across restaurants, boutiques, premium grocers, and specialty stores. During stressful periods, spending becomes concentrated. Consumers choose fewer stores. They compare prices more carefully. They prioritize convenience, familiarity, and value. A wealthier shopper may enter Walmart temporarily because inflation feels uncomfortable. Then the shopper discovers that delivery is convenient. Private label products are acceptable, and the price difference is meaningful, even after the economy improves. That shopper may continue using Walmart. A defensive financial decision can become a permanent shopping habit. This is how household stress can create long-term market share growth for the retailer. Walmart can become stronger because the consumer is becoming more cautious. Credit creates another layer of confusion. Households can maintain spending by using credit cards, personal loans, savings, or buy now pay later plans. Retail data records the purchase immediately. The financial pain appears later. A household may spend $100 today and repay much more over time because of interest. This creates a delay between strong consumer spending data and household distress. Walmart can detect this stress early. The customer uses several payment methods. The purchase is divided into installments. A large item is removed from the cart. A cheaper substitute replaces a premium brand. The consumer does not need to announce financial trouble. The basket announces it. This does not mean every Walmart rollback is bad news. Some price cuts may come from genuine efficiency. Supply chains may be improving. Warehouses may be more automated. Delivery routes may be better optimized. Waste may be falling. Competition can produce real savings for households. The mistake is assuming that every price reduction has the same cause. To understand Walmart's massive rollbacks, look for 4 clues. The first clue is breadth. Are discounts limited to seasonal products? Or are they spreading across food, household essentials, clothing, and electronics? The broader the reductions, the more likely Walmart is fighting for a larger share of consumer spending. The second clue is duration. Is the lower price a temporary promotion, or is it becoming permanent? Temporary markdowns often clear inventory. Permanent reductions may signal lower structural costs, or a lasting price war. The third clue is basket behavior. Are customers buying more products because prices fell? Or are they spending the same amount while taking home only slightly more? If sales volume does not rise, demand may remain weaker than the headline suggests. The fourth clue is product mix. Are shoppers buying furniture, electronics, and clothing? Or are they concentrating almost entirely on food, medicine, and cleaning supplies? A confident consumer buys needs and wants. A stressed consumer protects needs and postpones wants. The real economy is often revealed through substitutions, rather than dramatic collapses. A family buys store brand detergent. A customer removes an item at checkout. A household waits another year before replacing a couch. A professional begins buying groceries at Walmart. A retailer cuts its margin because losing the customer would be more expensive. These decisions look small, but millions of them become the economy. Walmart's massive rollbacks do provide meaningful relief. A family saving $10 on groceries is genuinely better off than it would have been without the discount. But the cuts also reveal how valuable that $10 has become. Companies do not advertise savings this aggressively when customers are indifferent to price. They do it when price has become the decision, and that may be the clearest message behind the rollbacks. The economy has not stopped. People are still working. People are still shopping. Companies are still earning profits. But beneath the headlines, the consumer is reorganizing life around affordability. Walmart is responding with its greatest advantage, scale. It can pressure suppliers. It can automate operations. It can reduce visible margins. It can monetize advertising, memberships, and logistics. It can transform lower prices into higher traffic. And it can use a period of household stress to become even more powerful. So the next time you see a giant rollback sign, do not ask only how much money you saved. Ask why Walmart believes the discount is necessary. Maybe costs are falling. Maybe inventory is too high. Maybe competition is intensifying. Maybe consumers are exhausted. Most likely, several of these forces are operating at the same time. The price tag is not just a price tag. It is a message from the largest retail censor in America. And the message is that the American consumer is still standing, still shopping, and still carrying far more pressure than the headline economy suggests.